We are now in the DGCX stall in the 9th India International Gold Conference, and now we have along with us Mr. Samir Shah. He is the Chief Business Officer, DGCX. DGCX is the Dubai Gold and Commodities Exchange. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Nice to be here. So, Dubai has already established its footprint in the world bullion market, especially because it's a gold convention.
Yeah.
So, what is the role DGCX has played or is been playing in this entire ecosystem of this bullion trade in Dubai?
I think, as you clearly said, Dubai plays a very important role as far as gold trade is concerned. About 29% of the global bullion trading activity happens out of Dubai. So Dubai is a very significant part of re-export area. And to continue to build the credibility of Dubai, institutional mechanisms need to be put in place in order to give buyers and sellers the comfort that this is a transparent, well-regulated, safe marketplace for buying and selling gold and for investing in gold and for trading in gold. So DGCX is a very important part of that ecosystem that allows traders, investors, physical players to give or take delivery on the exchange, to hedge, or for retail investor to use gold as an investment vehicle. So it's basically along the same theme of supporting Dubai's vision to be one of the largest and one of the most important gold trading centers in the world.
So how you are looking at this DGCX, your gold to futures?
Yeah.
How the contract is doing recently?
It's doing quite well. I mean, it is still quite a small contract as compared to CME or let's say MCX. But if you look at some of the Asian exchanges, right from Hong Kong to Singapore to Thailand to Tokyo, we are probably the third or the fourth largest exchange in terms of trading activity just on gold. So gold contract is doing quite well. We made some changes to the contract last year,
Like?
where we designed the contract in such a way that it is beneficial for people who are physical players who want to give or take delivery, and also suitable for people who are financial investors who do not want the physical delivery headache, but they are happy to just invest for the financial benefits of gold. So since then, the volumes have grown significantly on the gold contract. We've had 100% growth rate over last year on the gold contract, and that's because of the unique design and the investment we put in the contract in terms of market making as well.
So this contract is priced in US dollar per ounce?
Yes, it's priced in US dollars per kilo. So it's a 1 kilo bar contract, which is basically 32 ounce, and it's priced in US dollars, correct.
So what is the benefits that investors or the refiners or miners or bullion dealers, whoever in this entire value chain, what the benefits they will get from the Dubai, the DGCX gold futures? Still it is priced in dollars.
Yes.
CME's COMEX gold is also priced in dollars.
Yes.
So you mean to say that people do not have to go to COMEX to hedge their positions?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. Because since the MF global crisis that happened a couple of years ago, Asian investors are a bit afraid of sending money overseas. Right? They're not necessarily afraid with COMEX. COMEX is very reputed, but it's just the fear of sending money overseas. So investors in Asia prefer to keep their money locally in Asia, because of their fear of MF Global. So that is one advantage, that the funds remain in the region, which is a very important factor. The second factor is that DGCX is 53% owned by DMCC, which is part of the Dubai government. So it takes away counterparty risk, because we operate a fully owned clearing corporation, so it is centrally cleared, so it takes away counterparty risk, and the counterparty is the clearing corporation of DGCX, which is 53% owned by Dubai government, so it's considered very safe. Number 3, Dubai is a tax-free location, so all your investments are tax-free, so you basically get better investments. Number 4, the liquidity that we provide on the gold contract is equal to the COMEX liquidity in the Asian time zone, so the spreads you get are the same spreads in the Asian time zone. So you put all that together, the contract size is very appropriate. It's a 1 kilo bar contract, which is very appropriate for Asian requirements. So you look at contract size, the spreads in Asian time zone, the safety of keeping money in Asia, our own clearing corporation, which is majority owned by Dubai government. These are the benefits that this contract offers to investors.
So it's a great news for Asian investors in that point of view.
Yes.
So tell me, recently you introduced Dubai Good Delivery Bars into your delivery system.
Yes.
So how it is working? What customers or the bullion dealers have accepted this delivery birds, or still they are pursuing on the LBMA?
I think it's still very early days, but the local refineries in Middle East have responded very well. They have registered to become members of the Dubai Good Delivery framework. They are very happy.
Dubai has a very strong refinery. Like people like Alatia, Kaloti, they have a very strong presence.
You're
They have a very
absolutely right.
strong capacity.
Correct, and it is actually the Dubai Good Delivery mechanism that has allowed them to start to refine properly and to participate in a standard which is acceptable to their operations, and it is a good stepping stone to LBMA as well.
So DGCX is thinking to provide some dedicated structured product, futures product to refiners in Dubai.
Well, our contract is being used by refiners today, so it is used by.
Any dedicated contracts you are thinking of for refiners?
We are looking at developing a contract early next year that caters to the physical market, which is more appropriate for the physical market, which is a very spot market, and it happens through OTC mechanisms like buying and selling through banks. So we are looking at developing a contract that is uniquely relevant for the physical market, including refiners, and that's currently part of our thought process.
It's a pleasure to you talking with you, sir. This is Samir Shah, Chief Business Officer once again, DGCX. So I hope DGCX will outperform the so many exchanges, not in Indian MCX or any other, but I do hope that DGCX will become number one exchange in the Southeast Asia and Middle East. Thank you very much. Thank